Set to leave office in September, U.S. Chancellor Angela Merkel traveled to Washington to shore up the U.S.-German partnership and chart a course for future relations.
I am very much looking forward to deepening the relations yet again through our talks, and I think we will be able to elaborate more on that as we go on.
Merkel did little to hide her opinions of Biden's predecessor, Donald Trump. Trump accused Germany of having open borders, unfair trade practices, and insufficient NATO defense spending. So when Biden took office, he immediately resolved some trade differences. The U.S. sees Germany as an ally for combating global problems like climate change and emerging from the COVID-19 pandemic. Biden was pressed on when he'd lift the ban on travelers to the United States from the EU's Schengen region.
It's in process now, and I'll be able to answer that question to you within the next several days, what is likely to happen.
Biden and Merkel did share concern about China's tightening grip on Hong Kong. Biden told reporters his administration will issue an advisory cautioning U.S. companies about the risks of doing business on the island.
The situation in Hong Kong is deteriorating, and the Chinese government is not keeping its commitment that it made how it would deal with Hong Kong.
But where Germany and the U.S. differ is over Nord Stream 2. The gas pipeline runs from Russia, a U.S. adversary, to Germany. Biden is concerned the pipeline gives Russia an energy foothold into Europe and could be used as a destabilizing tool against Ukraine. Russia annexed Ukraine's Crimean Peninsula in 2014 and maintains a heavy military presence along its borders.
While I reiterated my concerns about Nord Stream 2, Chancellor Merkel and I are absolutely united in our conviction that Russia must not be allowed to use energy as a weapon to coerce or threaten its neighbors.
We have different views on what this project entails, but I want to make it very clear. Our understanding was and remains that Ukraine remains a transit country for natural gas, that Ukraine has a right like any country to territorial sovereignty.
The Nord Stream 2 pipeline is almost complete. That's why the White House says it's too late to take punitive action in the form of sanctions against Germany. President Biden hopes waiving sanctions will allow for future diplomatic conversations with Germany about potential negative impacts the pipeline could create. Kimberly Halkett, Al Jazeera, the White House.